The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
The weekend where 4 teams gets cut down to 2 here in the AFC. The divisional round contest is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right 80.
Right to the air, Burrow. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. And he's taking chances like that help make them a postseason team, Brock. They're going to need to connect on at least a couple of those in this game.
Exactly. These are the types of plays we expect from every team in the postseason, right? Well-timed risk and an aggressive mindset that reflects, well, the stakes of each and every game.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
11, Thomas. What is that? 12, 12, 12. 11, 11.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Third down, here's Burrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 28. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
12, 11, MT, Kate. 11, MT, Kate. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 11, 11, 11. God.
Burrow now on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Here we go, here we go. God.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. He's got it in the red zone. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Lawrence going to throw straight away here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Hey, go! On, this is it. Hey, kill.
Lawrence working from the gun. Short pass brought in. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Hey, darn it, 11.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Hey, run! Hey, so go, let's go! Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
A 49-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He's got a man left. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
45-yard line.
11. Gun.
From the gun, a give to Brown. Free inside the 30. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals get 6 more on their early advantage. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11.
14. Jaguars 3.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Diesel 24. Here we go.
Zone read, they'll give it to Tootin. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
11. Tomato.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Hey, Lion.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's caught. It's the South Carolina rookie. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11. Ready? 11. 11.
Burrow from the gun. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A big 34-yard pickup there. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Right back to Chase. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here we go.
First down carry for Brown. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Second and 1.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11.
So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. The Bengals are out in front. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
Ready?
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. They'll run again with Brown. And that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
11 Thomas. 11 Thomas.
Down and 3.
11 Mighty. 11 Mighty. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. And it's caught. Chase has it. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here we go. Right, 80. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty. Stop.
Burrow gets it out one quick. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
11 MT. 11 MT. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Now Burrow. Completed to his running back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
That one's out and cut on the right side. Defense contains him. That's going to force fourth down as he's dropped for a loss.
It's fourth down.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed third down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
McPherson's kick is good. And that extends their lead to 14.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Lawrence to throw it. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
2. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Behind the line of
Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Caught out wide. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
3rd and goal now. Can they find that final yard?
Hey, run!
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Defense made the stand last time. Do they have another one in them here on 3rd and goal? Man in motion here. He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
It's 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal.
Here's the 24. Hey, James, attack!
Fourth down, pass coming. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's finally forced out of bounds as he gets him up past the 15. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
12, 12, 12. 11, Mighty. 11, Mighty. 11, Thomas. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Brought in by Chase near the sideline. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
11, 11, 11, 11. 180. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11 MT.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12, 11, 11.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Has him on the quick hitter. And give him the 47-yard line, Brock, as he's nestled up right near that 1st down marker.
Brings up 3rd down.
11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. Sahad. Sahad.
To the air again, it's Burrow. He throws a bullet to this. This is caught inside the 15. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21.
Jaguars 3.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Lawrence working from the gun. That's dropped underneath to Uth. And he'll get it up to the 44. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, Soko. Hey, kill.
They kick the running back in motion.
Think right.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Barrett Carter. And the Bengals get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable 2nd down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
12. 11 Thomas. 11 MT. 12. 11. Dot.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Right side cut by Higgins. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Gun. Dot. 11. Can. 11. 11 MT. Tank. 11 MT. Tank. Dot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. It's a pickup of 26. And that gives them 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Let's get set. Right 80. 12.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again.
Jaguars 3. McPherson to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Hey.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's seconds. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Jaguars, first down.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Hey, run! Hey, just
Design run for Lawrence. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
It's a gain of 1 yard. Brings up second.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars chop some of the lead off before the half. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. With some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
12, 180. 11, 11. 12, 12. 11, 11, 11. 11, Thomas.
Looking to throw. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Throwing from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Escapes out to the left. He's going to run for it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Moving quickly, trying to get set. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Here he goes, third and long. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Hey, run! Son, it's a hunt.
Running back sent in motion.
Take right open.
On fourth down, here's Lawrence. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And the man is there to knock it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
On the move, headed right. Just keeps connecting to Chase. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. A gain of 26 yards there. And the Bengals have a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
He's good set. The high, 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. 11 mighty. 12. 11 top. The high.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Gun. 11, 11. 180. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12. 11 MT tape. 11, 11.
Burrow from the gun. Taken in by Chase, left side. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
11 mighty. Kahat. 11 Thomas.
Burrow on first down. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they face second down.
Here we go.
Again, it's Burrow. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Third down, give to Brown. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals push their lead further to start the half. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals continue piling on to this lead.
38. Jaguars 10. Evan McPherson to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Go, go.
First down throw, Lawrence. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. And the defender comes away with it. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals are stopped just outside of their own end zone after the interception.
When chances to score have been so few and far between for your offense, Kate, you got to come through in these opportunities, especially now in the second half. Like all game, this defense has just risen to the occasion and jumped on the chance at that interception.
11 MT, 11 MT. God.
It's Burrow from the end zone. He's going deep this time. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for 2nd.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Here we go.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he's brought down up at the 6-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
On 2, ready?
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. They'll throw 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos.
Oh, my goodness, they're faking it from their own end zone. Works to perfection. He's got the 1st down.
Certainly not afraid to get aggressive when the situation calls for it. Cut the coverage unit sleeping and burn them with a surprise play.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45.
Right, 80.
And they just get the play off. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals tack on 7 more to their lead. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he put everything he's got behind it. And he hauls in the interception. DJ Turner comes up with it.
Okay, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. He's hauled down. What a wild play as they pull off the double pass. It's a huge pickup on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. 180. Cut.
Play action now. Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Gotta go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up
11.
at the 46-yard line.
Cut.
Burrow setting up the play action. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's good for a Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Cut.
That's quickly out to Chase. And he gets this forward to the 19. Looking quickly here.
11.
Brings up second
Burrow out of the shotgun.
at the 19-yard line.
That's cut at the 4. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals throwing 6 more on the blowout. T. Higgins the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals continue adding on to that lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on first and 10. Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Pickup of 6, and now they've got 3rd and 7.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Air it out on 3rd. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. First and 10 from the 43. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chains moving too. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And it's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
From the red zone now. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Second down give to Tootin. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They bring Thomas in motion. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Jaguars trying to do some window dressing. This offense looking to converge as they come up on third down. Here he goes, third and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Barrett Carter. And the Bengals get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
They're going to pass it here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to have them up to that 23. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy. That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Here we go. Wide 80. 11 MT. Take. 12. 12. 12.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's throwing deep to the left side. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. That is Caleb Ransom. And the Jaguars have it after the turnover at the 33-yard line.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Here's a screen for Tootin. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Up the pace here as the clock continues to run. Setting up to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
From the gun on third down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Got his man. Thomas has it. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Jaguar first down.
They are throwing it again. Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
I'm not sure if he expected him to go up and get that or not, Kate, or if that was the only spot he felt like he could deliver it safely. This guy's got the goods to bring those types of throws in, but not this time.
Another throw here on second down. Escapes the pocket. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for Jaguars. First down.
He's going to throw it again. Has it at the 7. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
It's a gain of 30. That's another Jaguars first down.
Tootin. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Rolling from the gun here. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Right 80, 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Looking for the back that time. So it's second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
11 MT tank.
On second and 10, Burrow again. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
All right, one more snap to play here.
Here we go. Cut. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Cut.
Working inside the red zone. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Bengals continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
59. Jaguars 17.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
They're on 35-yard line.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
19, target.
One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line.